I welcome you all. Myself Nagarajan, Assistant Professor in EC Department at Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In this slide, we will discuss about the Anna University syllabus. That is the third sem. So this is a EC 8391 Control System Engineering syllabus. In this topic we will discuss about the transient response in the second unit, time response analysis, transient response problem solving. Now we will see about the transient response problem. In this problem, the unity feedback system is characterized by an open loop transfer function g of s is equal to k divided by s into s plus 10. Determine the gain k so that the system will have a damping ratio of 0.5. For this value of k, determine peak overshoot and time at peak overshoot for a unit step input. Once I repeat this question, the given system is a unit feedback system, that is a open loop transfer function is a g of s is equal to k divided by s into s plus 10. We need to determine the gain value k at the time the damping ratio is a 0.5, and also determine the peak overshoot percentage and time at peak overshoot for unit step input. Here they are given a input signal is a unit step. Okay, now solution. First we need to identify, understand the questions. So first write the given data from this problem. Given data they are given, that is a unity feedback system, and also g of s is given, open loop transfer function given, that is a g of s is equal to k divided by s into s plus 10, and also that is a damping ratio 0.5. These are the given data. So g of s is equal to k divided by s into s plus 10 and unity feedback system. So damping ratio zeta is equal to 0.5. Next, what we need to find from this problem, they are asking determine the gain value at the damping ratio of 0.5. So determine to find first part, it is a k. We need to find out the k value at the time of a damping ratio is a 0.5, and next percentage of peak overshoot, and next peak time, that is a time at peak overshoot. Okay, so first they are given a open loop transfer function system, and also a mentioned that system is a unit feedback system. So unit feedback system means that is a h of s value is a 1, and also they are given that is a damping ratio zeta value is a 0.5. At the time we needed to calculate that is a gain value k, and next determine the peak overshoot and time at peak overshoot for a unit step input. So from this problem, we needed to draw the closed loop transfer function system. Here is a input is a r of s, that is a unit step input, and open loop transfer function is a g of s, and closed loop transfer function is a closed loop feedback is a unit 1, and output is a c of s. So from this problem we draw the graphical representation of a closed loop transfer function. We know that general equation for a closed loop transfer function, that is a c of s divided by r of s is equal to g of s divided by 1 plus g of s into h of s. Here is a h of s value is a 1. So the general equation for a closed loop transfer function is a c of s divided by r of s is equal to g of s divided by 1 plus g of s. In this problem they are given a g of s value. G of s value is a k divided by s into s plus 10, and substitute the g of s value in this equation. So we get that is a C of s divided by R of s is equal to we want to replace the instead of G of s in here K divided by s into s plus 10. Substitute the G of s value. So C of s divided by R of s is equal to K divided by s into s plus 10 divided by 1 plus K divided by s into s plus 10. This is the G of s value. Substitute all the values and simplify. When we simplify this equation, that means we take a LCM at the denominator part side. So s in s square plus 10s plus K divided by s into s plus 10. So this denominator part is cancelled. So finally we get that is a K divided by s square plus 10s plus K. This is a closed loop transfer function for the given problem. Okay. So first of all, we needed to calculate that is a K value at the damping ratio of a zeta is equal to 0.5. Now we can compare this closed loop transfer function with our standard closed loop transfer function second order system. Standard closed loop transfer functions for a second order system, C of s divided by R of s is equal to omega n square divided by s square plus 2 into zeta omega n s plus omega n square. This is a standard closed loop transfer function for a second order system. Now compare with this system to our given problem second order system. So omega n square divided by s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square is equal to K divided by s square plus 10s plus K. Now compare these two equations and determine the value of K value, omega n value, like that. Okay. So omega, when comparing omega n square is equal to K, and next to 2 zeta omega n is equal to 10. When we simplify this equation, we get that is a K value is a 100. K value is a 100. When we substitute that is a zeta value is a 0.5 value, we will get that is a K is equal to 100. And next we needed to calculate that is a percentage of peak overshoot. We know that the formula percentage of peak overshoot is equal to e power minus zeta pi divided by root of 1 minus zeta square into 100. So this is the percentage of peak overshoot formula. Now substitute all the values. We know that there is a zeta value is a 0.5. So substitute the value. We will get that is a percentage of peak overshoot value is a 16.3 percentage. And now we needed to calculate that is a peak time. We know that the formula that is a TP is equal to pi divided by omega d. Omega d is nothing but that is a omega n into root of 1 minus zeta square. Peak time that is a TP is equal to pi divided by omega n into root of 1 minus zeta square. That is a omega n value is a 10 radian per second and zeta value is a 0.5. Substitute all the value, we will get that is a 0.363 second. Okay, thank you.